develop that tough skin and knowing who I am and being confident in that enough that if someone tells me you've changed, I'm going to be like, no, I've grown. You have not changed.
Starting it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TIMS podcast.
Don't ever do that again. You will get striked, all right? I will just... All right, here we go. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Tim's Bros Podcast, the #1 trending podcast in the world. Check the stats. It's a fact.
Or don't.
Or don't. Please don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Do it?
Maybe.
To do or not to do?
That's the real question, right?
I think they should do it.
Yeah, just do it. Just go to Google and type in whatever you want to type in and...
Well, don't type in whatever you want to type in.
Yeah.
don't do that. You don't want to do
Some
that.
Pretty creepy stuff on the internet, man. Yeah. I'm your host, Tim, a.k.a. Tim Bro. I'm here with my lovely assistant, the greatest coffee maker of all time,
what up?
Dino.
You're right about that.
The Pepino.
Say it again. The greatest.
The greatest coffee maker of all time.
Come on,
of
somebody.
all time. It's already been confirmed by 3 different people on 3 different episodes today.
But did you see the comments about... It's always been people within your family. It's
Oh,
been
true.
your brother and your sister.
We're about to break that.
So today we are going to break that.
Today we are about to do something absolutely different.
I'm breaking records, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in talks with McDonald's.
Really?
You know,
yeah.
I'm in talks with, HEB. It's blowing up, bro. It's blowing up, you know?
It's because you go to the highest peaks of the mountains of Colombia.
The tippity top.
The tippity top.
You know what I'm saying?
And they just can't get there, man. They don't have the
You ever
resources.
heard the saying, I'm at the top, but I'm only halfway up.
I'm on. I'll take that in consideration, man. With your rap game that you've been spitting lately on the podcast.
Hey, maybe I can collab with AnaGrace, because right now she's on fire. Bro.
I know. We'll have to talk. We'll have to talk a little bit more about that here in a second. But once again, thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, tuning in. You guys have been amazing. Make sure to get down in that comment section. It's out of control. Can never control it. You already know.
They're turning it off on us, bro.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk to YouTube about that.
I've got so many warnings. Yeah, we got
yeah, exactly. We have people arguing down there. So
our
moms are literally getting ready to have a boxing match. It's amazing. All right, we're having good times down there. So make sure to get down to that comment section. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you are notified every single time that we come out with an episode. Thursdays at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. All right, because people will be thinking it's Eastern.
Okay. You listening, David? That's for you. Okay,
especially
David?
you, man. Get it right. Come on, man. 12 Central. The world revolves around Central Standard Time, right? Or am I wrong? Everything revolves around Texas.
You're always right, Tim. You're always right.
Just fact check me, all right?
Yeah.
Everything revolves around Texas, right? But no, guys, as usual, we have an exciting episode for you guys today. You want to go ahead and bring her out?
Let's bring her out.
All right.
Because we got a lot to
discuss, all right? Yeah, the one, the only AnaGrace. You guys help me welcome AnaGrace. Woo! What's good? There you go. Yeah, go for it.
Did you hear all
Make
those
sure
She didn't hear him.
She didn't hear him. All right, here you go. One more time. Here you go.
Up.
Yeah. That's our live studio audience. Yes, they love you. They love you.
Thank you.
So what's up? How you been? How's everything going?
Good. I couldn't help but overhear something though.
Oh no!
What was that?
Oh no!
That you're a really good coffee maker.
I'm not about really good. I'm the greatest.
The greatest coffee maker of all time.
I have the greatest coffee taste buds.
So we're getting.
Hold on.
So
I think it's time to just jump right in.
Jump right in. He was gonna wait for this. Honestly, we're good diving in 10 toes.
We got some big news to talk about, but I think right now it's.
All right, let's just dive in 10 toes. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Let me go ahead and give you the
Dino. Look, Dino. He did talk to me about this because he did some investigative work. He always does this for all of our guests. He saw a couple of pictures on your Instagram that you are a very big coffee person. So this is it right here. Go ahead.
Here, look.
Wait.
Here you go. This is
it.
Dino's
this is
coffee.
it. Okay, from the highest peak of Colombia.
Wait, this was made for me?
Yes. Yeah. This is dead serious. People think we're faking it. Is that real coffee in there?
Can you show them that there's coffee in there?
There is coffee in here.
Yeah.
I want to okay.
There's coffee in there.
There's coffee, legit coffee in there. I know.
I'm scared.
All right.
Oh, she wants to go.
See, okay. No.
Prepare.
All
Your
right,
taste buds better be ready.
All right.
Yeah.
I need you to zoom into that face reaction right there.
right there. So what's the verdict? What's the verdict?
Come on. Great taste buds.
Wow.
What's
Okay. I mean, okay.
Yeah, it slaps a little
You
bit.
can take another
right?
sip if you want.
That's a good one. It slaps.
It slaps, yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
that little sting afterwards.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, another one.
All right.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's get that
I
one.
think it's pretty good.
Hey, all right, there we go.
Do I stay with this thing?
That's all
Yeah,
yours.
you could set it right here if you want, or you can keep it the entire time. Whatever
Let's
you want to
keep
do.
it here.
Yeah.
I feel like this is
Whatever
gonna
makes you
fuel
feel
me.
comfortable. do that.
Yeah,
So,
let's do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
where do you rank it? Come on.
On a 1 to 10?
On a
1 to 10. 1 being terrible, 10 being.
Okay, I'm going to give it, and this is fair, okay? I'm going to give it a 9.5.
Wow.
Give me a sec.
Wow.
Let me explain.
Let me hear.
Let me explain.
Okay.
Because there's a pumpkin spice flavor missing. And
Oh.
I think because
You should've
it's
known
that
that, Dino.
season, if you really wanted to kick it up a notch, then yeah.
Yeah.
So-
That is the end of our podcast. Thank
Thank
you for
you guys
tuning
so
in.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for having me.
Exactly.
I'll enjoy the rest
Just
of this.
because you didn't get that point
As a
five.
matter of fact, go ahead and give me that cup back now.
So he has his secret stuff there, as you can see. He
What
has,
recipes in here?
it's recipe inside of there. So
Dino's
Yeah.
secret stuff.
yeah,
The
Dino's
recipe,
secret
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, that his recipe is it lives inside of that briefcase.
But it's feeling offended because there's no.
No. Look,
Pumpkin
no,
spice,
Come on.
you know, so,
Come on. 9.5 is pretty good.
hey, 9.5 is really good,
That
man.
is
That's
pretty good.
that's
Thank you.
pretty
Okay.
freaking good, man. That's pretty good.
You should be proud of this.
I am
Yeah.
You should
from
be
the
proud
mountains of
this.
Colombia.
For he went to the highest peak of Colombia mountains and made sure to pick it.
And you know what?
Handpick.
And you know what?
all
This
the
would have
beans.
been a nice 9.7 if you wouldn't have tried to like skimp out on like how much of it. Because I mean, if they couldn't even see it, that lets you know how much was actually in here. And so
I just got caught, bro.
I'm
Because
gonna
you
celebrate with a 9.5. Let's just.
There we go. Don't you feel better
I'm
now?
gonna make sure to
Stop.
edit this out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make sure to edit that out. We're just
Right?
gonna
Yeah.
go straight to the 9.5.
We're just gonna go. Yeah. Just
Cheers.
edit all this out because you made yourself
Okay.
look really bad right then and there, man.
Yeah.
That
my
is
God.
hilarious. So
But she keeps taking a sip, man.
she
So,
keeps
you know,
saying that's all
a
that
win for me. I'll
matters at
take
the end
it,
of the
man. I'll
day.
take
That's
it.
all that matters.
It is all that matters. I mean,
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad that you enjoy the coffee.
Thank you.
We're super excited that you are here. We got some really exciting news for most people. Obviously, by the time this comes out, people will have celebrated with you. But
Yes.
today you just found out that you are officially Grammy nominated. Right? Yeah. That is crazy. Please explain
Yeah.
for the peasants out there that don't know how it feels. Number 3, my lord. Number 3, my lord.
Stop, Shrek!
Yeah.
Shrek fan?
Shrek fan?
We love Shrek over
Okay,
here.
good.
Oh, we're gonna do some
Okay.
Shrek trivia
Some
on top.
Shrek,
of it.
yeah.
Yes,
well-
Team Shady Gingerbread Man.
Yeah.
That's who
You're an idiot. It's a dog. Oh my god, dude, that movie. That
This is
movie.
so
I love
great.
that. I love that movie.
I love it.
Yes. So explain to everybody out there, how does it feel to have been recognized and appreciated, like the work that you put into, your album? How does that feel?
Honestly, it is so surreal. For various reasons. Number one being this was my first debut album. Before then, I had released singles, and this was my absolute first one. It was really special. There was a lot of backstory behind the song selections, behind the songwriting themselves. Most of those songs were also like written during quarantine, and my first English track is on there. So it's just, there's so much significance in the album itself, and just to hear that it's even being recognized on that platform of the Latin Grammys, it feels so unreal. Like even now, I see pictures, or like I'll look back and I'll see my name and I'm just like, how did it get there? Like, but
We had to beat up a couple people, threaten some families.
In dark alleyways
with a baseball bat.
Some cash was slipped
Some
under
cash
the
was
table. Yeah.
No,
But
that's
honestly, I'm like, I see that and I'm just like, I can never say that there is no God. Like,
Right. Amen to that.
That's really a blessing.
Oh, yeah.
In the name of Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Come on,
absolutely.
somebody. That's
Come
what I'm
on,
saying.
somebody.
So how did you find out? Did you yourself see it? Did someone give you a call? Did you?
So I was on the flight coming here, and there was like an hour delay because like the weather was like all wacky in like New York.
I hate that.
So so I'm sitting at my seat and I'm like all dozing off or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh wait, it's like 9 something. I should probably check and see if like the nomination, like the nominated names were like listed or whatever.
Yeah.
And I go and you just see me like open up the website and I'm like scrolling really quick to like the categories and then I see my name was like the first one there.
So
and
you had no clue. You didn't have like a
No.
hunch like, oh, I might be on this bat. You were just
No.
checking just to check if maybe you knew somebody on
yeah,
there.
no,
or
what
if
I
your work-
did know, I knew my name was registered. I just didn't
Okay.
know if it was actually going to get nominated.
Wow,
That
that's
is
insane.
awesome.
Yeah.
So that has to be surreal. Like you see your name.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then the night before, I had a dream that I got nominated. But like, you know how
Dang,
sometimes...
okay, prophet over here.
That's what I'm saying.
Golly.
The prophet is over here. But,
Yeah.
I mean, come on, somebody.
We love you, God.
Okay, amen. Amen. My thing is that, you know, when you think about something long enough that like, I don't
Yeah.
know, like sometimes you could just like,
Right.
you dream about it or whatever. But I
Absolutely.
have to be honest, like, once I found out, like, oh yeah, your name is registered, I was like, okay, I'm gonna discard this from my memory, and I'm just not gonna think about it because I don't want to get myself too
Right.
hype.
Yeah.
So I
absolutely,
really
absolutely.
like, I wasn't really thinking about it, and then when
Yeah.
I had that dream, only to find out like the next day, I was sobbing. I was a mess on the plane. Like the lady next to me had all right to just be like, "Can I help you?" With like,
Yeah.
do you need a tissue?
Like, are you about to crash
Like,
this
yeah.
plane? Like,
Like,
is
it's
this
in the
about to?
turbulence.
Is this
You
about
up here.
Yeah, like something bad's about to happen. Let me know, man. So I can.
Blink twice. or
Yeah,
something.
blink twice. Yeah,
yeah,
blink twice.
yeah.
Yeah, that's insane, though. That is so cool. So, how long did that album take in general to make?
We released it October of 2020.
Okay.
And we started working on it. Listen, I have 2 tracks on there that I had worked on back in oh my gosh, I want to say maybe 2016.
Oh wow.
Man.
There's 2 tracks
Yeah.
on there from 2016, which is Fuerte. That one was one of my earlier singles.
Cool.
And then the other one was Enciende el Fuego. That one was one that I wrote in a hotel in Miami like years ago.
Nice.
And then we were like, we never got a chance to release that song on its own.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we were working on the album and we put like other songs in there, we were like, hey, you know what? Let's put this one. It just fit like perfect with like the whole vibe of the album. So like that's what I'm saying. Like every song was like specifically selected for it to go in conjunction with the whole name of the album, with it being Golden Hour, and like it's just very specific and precise. So I wanted to be like really intentional with it. So
Yeah.
I just hope it translated that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. So that's like a 4-year process. I have a lot of brain damage, so
Yeah, it was
I
about
can't do
4.
math.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I was like
4 to 5.
number 3, my lord.
Let me bust out those cards again, Tim.
Yeah.
Index cards. Come on now.
It looks like a butterfly, I think.
It's an elephant, but okay.
Oh, okay,
Next.
yeah. So like a 4-year process
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and you wrote predominantly all of the songs on the album. Did you have any co-writers? Or?
I did. I
Okay.
had Perla,
Okay. Yeah.
Arroyo. She wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah, she actually wrote the song Dulce.
Oh, okay.
Which was the last one that
Yeah.
I put out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she wrote that one, and then we both wrote the song Soleado together.
Nice.
So that was a lot of
Yeah,
fun to work with her. It was my first time actually like co-writing with someone.
Oh, wow.
Because before then I was terrified of co-writing with other people.
Really?
Yes. It was
And
the
why-
most
why is that?
terrifying. Because when you're like, I don't know. For me personally, like writing music and like putting lyrics on paper, it's very vulnerable. And so
Yeah,
like you're putting
that is
yourself
true.
out
That is
there.
true.
So like I was always terrified of someone reading it and like in my face just being like, this is amazing. And then in their head being like, wow.
It's trash.
Like-
You're writing, whack. Melodies, whack. Song, whack.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, nightmares.
Yeah.
So I always like shied away from it, but she was so like welcoming and inviting
Yeah.
of my ideas and like the song itself when I presented it to her. And then like she just helped me like revamp a couple of things, like change some wording, and like really gave me some great insight and pointers when it comes to songwriting. So it's made me a lot more comfortable to like sit with someone and just like bounce ideas back and forth and like come up with, you know, like a good line for a song or something.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. I enjoy it now.
Yeah. No, that's super dope. That's really cool. Well, we finally got a chance to write with each other.
Yeah.
And I was really excited about that. I always like would fangirl, you know. I should have said fanboy. Edit that out.
Nope, too late.
Edit that out.
We're keeping it on.
Wait, hold on. It's
keeping that.
2021. I identify. No, I don't. I'm just kidding. I identify as a horse. Wait, what? No.
What noise does a horse make?
Please.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna look like an idiot. I'm gonna look like an idiot. That's gonna stay on the internet. No, I'm not gonna do it. You do it. Go
You do it.
now.
Go. You're the guest. Go.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Yeah. It's like really embarrassing once you have to do that in front of cameras and the lights are on.
Oh yeah.
What was I saying?
What was I saying, dog?
What was I saying, dog?
I don't know.
Man, this happens all the time on the podcast.
The fangirl.
This happens every time on the podcast.
It's
so
the brain
I'm like,
damage.
oh man, I got messed up in that alley. I'm telling you, man. I got beat with a couple of guys with baseball bats in the back of an alley, so that's why I have a lot of brain damage. But
so sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So I'm just letting you know that's why.
Fanboying.
Yeah. So, anyways, fanboying. I would always fanboy and be like, "Oh my gosh, you're like super dope." Which I genuinely thought that I'm like, you're amazing talent. You're this and you're that.
You always told me you didn't like her though.
You're such a freaking liar, man.
It's all coming out.
Golly,
It's all coming out.
Boo that man. But no, like genuinely, I was like, man, you know, she's, you're super dope, you know, whatever. And so, it was really cool getting the opportunity to obviously work with you and be able to write and stuff. And so, I always feel I get where you come, like where you're coming as far as like the vulnerability. I'm a little bit the opposite. It's not that I'm afraid of people shooting down my ideas or being afraid to collaborate. My thing is like I hope that I'm not being a hindrance. Like that's more of my thing. I'm like, man, they're probably gonna write better on their own than with me being here. Like, why the heck am I here? You know? And I have that type of mentality. Like, am I the bad luck charm? You know, to like why we can't write this one line. You know what? Maybe I just need to leave the room. You know what I mean?
Self-sabotage.
Self-sabotage.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel in writing sessions. I have more of that anxiety versus the like, my ideas are going to get shot down. Because I've had to learn, check your ego at the door. Best idea wins. It's okay to be the worst one in the room. You know, there's other people that are more talented than you. And like I know that my melodies are better than my actual songwriting. And so I try to stay in my lane and whatnot. But so I do understand somewhat, you know, from where you're coming from. It's just my vulnerabilities on the other side. Like maybe I'm being a hindrance right now.
That's interesting.
Yeah. That's at least my thinking process. Yeah. But it was cool being able to write together and being able to kind of feed off each other. And then obviously Sammy, which I did not know you guys were like friends like that for a long time.
Yeah, we're really good friends. We've known each other for years.
Wow.
So it was really cool. Yeah, and like it was nice to work with him as well and just kind of bounce those ideas as well.
Yeah.
Not for nothing, but I was terrified when you sat in on our writing session. Let me explain.
Nah.
Explain.
You've sat in with some really, and you've worked with some really good artists, like who are exceptional songwriters. In fact, after that first session and like you logged off and I was like with Sammy and I was with my husband and we're sitting there and I'm just like, dang, he probably thought this was trash.
No.
He's probably like, oh my gosh.
Is that the day you told me that was the worst?
Tino.
Oh
one?
my gosh. Oh no.
I swear to God, I'm about to strike you in front of everybody. God dang it.
It's the brain damage, Tim. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've given him brain damage because he talks too much, and I'm like, no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But no, it was actually the opposite. I was like, man, you know, I was just excited to be not in the same room. I can't use that expression because you guys were in New York and I was here, but in the same Zoom call.
In the same Zoom room.
It's the
yeah.
same thing.
The same Zoom room. Yeah, because the energy was great.
Yeah.
One thing that I really like about you is that you're just really chill and you're really down to earth. You're funny. And some people just take themselves a little too seriously and they get into writing sessions and they take it a little too seriously and they don't just know how to like just relax. Let's have fun. Let's write a good song, and
Yeah.
you know, there's no egos in the room. Let's just collaborate. And so some people like have that like fear and whatnot. And it was just fun. Like we had a really good time. and
Oh, I'm
stuff.
glad.
Yeah,
Yay.
yeah. And your husband's really funny too.
Oh,
He's
you
really-
have
yeah.
no idea.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Oh my God. How did you guys meet?
Oh, well, it was my first single. I was singing at a church in Long Island, and Sammy was singing there that night as well. That was his home church.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so we go back to like 2015, around there, 2014, 15.
Yeah.
And so so I was singing my song or whatever, and like Sammy was there, and my husband was a part of a group of like just different worshipers on Long Island, and they would come together and they had
Nice.
like a band. And he was the violinist for the band.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I think it's the coolest thing when I hear somebody's a violinist. I don't know
Yeah.
why. It's my favorite, and I'm always like, man, that's so cool.
Yeah, in fact,
Like, you're so much cooler
Fun
than I am.
fact: he plays the violin on one of the songs on my
Yes.
album, "Stay Ready." He's
Yeah.
the violin.
No, I think
Is it the world's smallest violin?
You're freaking.
What episode is that? What episode is that?
That's
I think I got her.
wait, no.
I got her.
Oh, you're talking about SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Because apparently she is a SpongeBob
she
fanatic.
can answer any trivia
Yeah,
question in
that's it.
regards to SpongeBob.
I know. Wait, it's Mr. Krabs, and he was like, "Oh, let me play you a sad
Oh
song."
yeah,
on the
she's
world's
got it.
most
She's got it.
violin."
She's got it.
Wait, do you even have the answer?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't even know. Yeah.
I'll look it up. I'll look it
He's
up.
just
Don't
being a
worry.
bum.
matter what I say.
He's being a bum. No. But anyways, back to
Yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah, it's the first time I saw that your husband. The first time I saw that you played guitar and that your husband played violin was, I think, a Christmas song that you guys did.
Yeah.
which was super dope. By the
Oh,
way,
I'm so glad.
super dope.
Yeah,
All right,
that
I'll
was
say that one more
good.
time. Yeah, no, it was really, really good. I love the way you sang it. I love the
you.
arrangement, the production, and then obviously you guys together. So that was the first time that I saw that. I was like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that's really us.
That's really us.
That's really us.
It wasn't CGI, guys.
That
all
was
right,
really us playing.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's how we met. And then
that's cool.
from like a couple months later, he was playing at an event of like a band that I was supporting, and I went there like to support that band, and he was there, and I'm like, oh, cool, the same guy from whatever. And then we just like linked up one time, and we were like, let's work on a project, and that project didn't end up happening. We ended up just talking and like really kicking it off.
Okay.
Watch
You know?
out.
God
Dang.
works in mysterious
Yes, he
ways.
does. I was pumped. Yeah.
He said,
God, I love her. Look how beautiful she is.
Who is that? Is that really? That's not.
that's Vin Diesel,
That
bro.
is?
Yes.
From where?
He was doing an interview. And he was just like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
So that's what he said.
Naturally.
So that's what he said.
God, I love her. Look how beautiful she is.
Oh my gosh, it sounds just like him.
Family. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So y'all just ended up talking, y'all hit it off,
Yeah.
and then that was it?
Yeah, it was like I said, we were supposed to collaborate on a song. In fact, we were going to work on the song. It was a song called Closer Than You Know by Hillsong.
Oh, okay.
And we
Yeah,
were going to
that's
do
cool.
like a cover of that. And we went to a studio and everything. And like we booked the studio time. And we were in the studio. And instead of working on the music, we were just talking the whole time.
They were just
Like,
talking
yeah.
They were
the
just
whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, duh.
I mean, come on.
Obviously.
Yeah,
So yeah, we were
obviously.
talking the whole time. And then like fast forward, he actually ended up using that same song to propose to me. Yeah.
Dang, what a romantic.
Dang.
Yeah. I took
Yeah.
I took Karla to a Whataburger. I was like, hey, so we get married or what? No, I'm just kidding. I
calm
didn't do that. It was a joke. It was a joke.
It was
You
a
know.
joke. It was in and out.
It was in. I went up a notch. Yeah, no, that's cool
Yeah.
though. That's cool. That's awesome. So how long have you guys been married now?
It'll be 3 years, October 27th.
Oh, it's coming up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, October 7th?
27th.
27th. Oh, okay. Any plans?
Oh yeah, we're going to Aruba.
Dang.
That's it. I'm dropping off the face of the earth for that week.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
I'm just letting everybody know that now.
Dropping
Airplane
okay.
mode the whole
Airplane
time.
Dropping
mode.
off the face of the earth. Is the earth flat or is it round?
There
The
you go.
earth, I mean, it's round.
Okay. And what do you go off of? What's your, like, if you're getting in a debate with somebody, why are you saying it's round?
Social studies.
Social studies. Good answer. Good answer. We'll give her that one.
Social studies.
You heard it here first, guys. You heard it here
Wow.
first.
I paid attention.
Kids,
in
pay
social
attention
studies.
to social studies.
AnaGrace says social studies.
Social studies.
Please
all
edit
right?
that on the scene. Imagination.
Okay, I was gonna do photosynthesis.
But yeah.
Photos.
No, I was thinking of the SpongeBob episode.
great.
Imagination.
Yes, that's the box.
The That's the box. I'm telling you, that's
Man, she's
she's on it, bro. As far as the SpongeBob references, she's got it.
Okay, well, I got the answer here to the world's smallest violin.
Nicely
just
done.
to go back. What,
Stop, you do?
Yeah, what is it? Come on.
Wait, you want the episode name?
Yeah, or number and season. I got that.
Golly, come on now. I got
The world's smallest violin. What happened there? I'm trying. Let me rewind. It was Mr. Krabs
Man.
playing it.
Yeah.
Let me play you a sad song on the world's smallest violin.
You can give me an episode number. You can give me at least a season number, or at least the name of the episode.
Dang.
Fish paste. That's a phrase in the episode.
No.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Can you give her a lifeline, or can you give her a hint,
Yeah, I mean,
or no?
the first half of the title of the episode is "No Weenies Allowed," and it's a slash, like because there's usually I think two.
Oh, right, because there's 2 episodes in
Yeah.
one. So no weenies allowed is the one. Yeah,
sounds-
that's the one where he
No
couldn't
weenies
go
allowed.
into the.
Super Weenie Hut Junior.
That's
I'm just gonna have
Nah,
to give
you
it to
got her.
I
Yeah,
got
you
it.
got
You
her.
got
Go
me.
ahead, go for it.
Squilliam returns.
Squilliam?
Squilliam.
Squilliam.
Oh, is that the when he was like Squidward was
Yeah,
good looking
that's-
or whatever?
it's the
Oh
buff
my god, the
Squidward.
buzz, yeah.
Embarrassing.
He was just built different.
He was just built different.
Oh,
Yeah.
She has to eat a bean now later on. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say that.
fair. That's fair.
Okay.
No. We'll do that. We'll do the 8 out of 10. Okay, we'll do the 8 out of 10.
Fine.
We'll
so I
just-
still
we'll call
have
it, yeah.
chances.
Yeah. You kind
Okay,
of
good.
went a little.
You know, I'm just trying to get her.
Little-
a
It's
little-
because of the 9.5. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Just
that's
say
what
it.
he's
Just say it.
He's taking that to heart.
Yeah.
It's all right.
That stuck with him for a little bit. That-
HEB, I'm going to go ahead and agree on that deal. So,
Yeah. You're an idiot, bro. You really are, man. You really are. So you live in Long Island.
Yeah.
How's New York? How do you like it? You love it? You can be honest.
She's taking a little
Yeah.
chances.
You are on the number 1 trending podcast
Come on
in
now.
the world. All right.
Right.
You can be honest.
Listen, New York is a wonderful stop, like a wonderful spot to like transfer flights. You know?
Wow.
I wasn't
Like if
expecting
you're
that.
on
wasn't
your way to
expecting that at
somewhere
all.
and you got to go to New York and you got
Yeah.
to make a transfer, that's a great spot. You know, maybe 1 or 2 hours there and then bounce.
So are you're originally from New York? Your
Yep.
parents
Born and
as
raised.
well?
My parents, my mother is, she was born in New York as well. But she's
Yeah.
Puerto Rican.
Okay.
My dad was born in Cuba.
Oh, okay.
And,
Ooh, Puerto Rican and Cuban mix.
Yeah.
Wow.
Best of both worlds.
That's the best of
Inverted
both, yeah.
flag.
Yeah, inverted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so why do you say that about New York? What is it?
I mean, it's a combination of like I'm just over it, but
Okay.
like I mean the like the pace is so fast paced. New York, like you really got to be a hustler. When they call it like the concrete jungle, it is a jungle, and sometimes the branches snap, and, like,
And you hit the
and
concrete.
You just hit the concrete really hard,
really hard.
and so it's just a really difficult
Wow.
it's really hard there. Like honestly, to me, it's like okay, if you could really make a name for yourself in New York, like you're pretty good.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
to
yeah,
go
of
anywhere
course.
else, but
Of course.
it's really challenging. Don't get me wrong. Like you know, if you really want to like work on your work ethic as a person, like really kind of like build certain skills and certain good habits. Like New York is a great place to go for that because you will have to hustle and grind like to get
Right.
stuff done.
Right.
But it's just so fast paced, and like I said, I was born and raised there, so I went all through high school, all through college, and like all of that. Like most of my work life has all been in New York, so I've been on that mentality for such a long time of
Yeah.
like go that when I go anywhere else and it's a lot more slower, it almost feels like wow, everybody's got nothing to do and like there's so much to do and like
Yeah.
But in reality, it's like I'm like ugh, I'm done with it, which is why I've like been to Long Island. Long Island is a lot more chill,
Yeah.
you know. So
I finally got to go to New York for the first time. What was it? Maybe about a year and a half ago, or whatever. And I got to spend some time out in Long Island. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Obviously, the city. I've been there a couple of times now, and I definitely really like it. But yeah, I can see.
I was supposed to go with you, but you ghosted me that week, and I guess
God, man, you're just lying on top of
Just let it
lies,
out.
bro.
Just let it out.
Yeah. He's like, bro, I got you. We're going, and then crickets.
Yeah, I'm definitely docking his pay after this podcast. So you'll find out very quickly. His pay does this every
so sorry to hear
episode.
that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear
but
that.
9.5.
9.5. You can.
Come
That's
to New
it.
York, you can get 3 or 4 jobs, and then you get that pay right back.
So if you had to live anywhere in the United States, where would you relocate if you could do it in a heartbeat?
Oh, 100% Texas.
Yeah.
100%.
That you hear that?
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. That was a great answer.
I'm getting looks off camera of like,
Oh,
Security, you can go ahead and take him out, take her out, take him out of here.
For you guys that can't see, it's Ben over here, and he's just giving the side eye.
I think he was falling asleep,
Yeah.
to be
I think
honest.
he was like, "What'd you say?"
he's like, Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
So you're like a Sandy.
Hey.
Texas.
Wish I was back in Texas.
Texas. When they make fun of Texas. Oh my
What's
God.
good
bro.
about Dumbo Texas?
Dumbo Texas?
What did you say?
What is
Good.
Texas is dumb.
Texas is dumb. Oh my God.
Wow.
Freaking Patrick.
Yeah.
man.
Doesn't SpongeBob like turn into like the
He
shape
does
of
take it
Texas?
in the shape of Texas. Yeah, exactly.
I feel
No,
so
Texas is great.
nostalgic.
I love Texas. It's
Oh, I
amazing.
heard that. I saw that. That
Texas.
accent. Texas.
Yeah, I love
I love
myself
it.
some Texas.
Texas.
No,
No, we do not ride horses.
No, yeah.
Let's make that
man.
clear right now, though.
Oh, that's annoying. We get that a lot.
Yeah.
we get that a lot. I'll go. I remember one time we went to Virginia Beach and we ended up getting a waitress, and she was like, "Oh, where are you guys from?" And we're like, "Oh, we're from Texas." Why aren't you guys wearing cowboy boots and a cowboy hat?
Do you
And
not
I'm
see
like,
horses parked outside?
Yeah, I'm like, and we just looked at her like, that's not what happens in Texas at all. Like, actually, not even close. And she was just like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, we don't ride on horses."
Nah.
And there's parts, obviously, that we have that, but no,
Yeah.
we're not cowboys and stuff. Like, that's not how this works, lady. I was like, how removed are you from?
Yeah. Did you not pay attention in social studies?
Did you? I was about to say the same thing.
There we go. She
Yeah.
wasn't paying attention, obviously.
Obviously, she was not paying
Yeah,
attention
she
in
didn't, yeah.
social studies.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Obviously.
yeah.
Man.
That's funny.
Stay in school, kids. Stay in school.
Stay in school, please, as long as you can.
I know I'm probably getting like a lot of New Yorkers that are like, oh, she's canceled.
She's canceled.
Yeah.
But like, I listen, that's just the facts. Like, honestly, if that's your personality and you're like really into like that fast paced life and whatnot, then
Yeah.
New York, you'll thrive there. But I'm just over it.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
biggest like decision maker for you though? Like, oh, Texas right off the back. Like, why?
If it's a matter of like, honestly, I mean, I think it's like a couple of things. Number one would probably be like, if I was being offered a house, bye.
Dang.
I mean,
Dang.
oh God, I'm sorry, friends.
Oh,
I love you guys. You can come.
Yeah, you can come with.
Stay with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like that would probably be like the biggest deal breaker. Because like I said, it's just really like challenging out there and like, you know, raising
Yeah.
kids and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's just so much
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on out there, you know. There's a lot of
Gotcha.
things being
I
taught
understand
that I'm
that too.
like,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's yeah. I mean, I totally understand that. We got offered a job a while back ago to go to New York, and that was one of the factors. I was like, man, it's just so fast paced, and then on top of it being fast paced, like, you know, yeah, I'm just not with
a lot of things.
a lot of liberal ideas and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So I'm okay with saying that, but
Yeah.
I can't really do that. So I'm like, yeah, I'd love to visit, but I don't know if I could live there.
yeah, it's a great visiting spot.
Yeah.
Like I visit Manhattan and like the city
Right.
and stuff
Right.
very few times.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. So talking about like future plans, what do you have going on with your artistry, with what you're doing? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in a year? What are some things that you can talk about? Because maybe there's some things that you can't talk about, you know, that are in the works and stuff. But like, what do you have planned in the next year? What do you have planned in the next 5 years? Like, what does AnaGrace look like?
Yeah, so I mean, one thing that I can definitely say off the bat is that I'm still sticking with this this genre that I've been dabbling into with that I started from with Hora Dorada with that album, which was like this whole pop soul type of vibe and whatnot. So I'm still in there. I love it. My heart is just there right now. So I'm still doing that, working on a project right now that I'm very excited about. It's really different. It's really fun.
Yeah.
And I love it because it's just very intentional and it's really purposeful and it's just different, and I love that.
Yes.
I know that I'm in a season right now where I'm being challenged with writing, where aside from working with other people and co-writing, which is a challenge in and of itself, but also just writing for the sake of putting out these ideas and concepts that people can listen to and be like, wow, that hit different, as opposed to like, oh, that's just catchy. You know, that was really cool to listen to. Because I feel like there's a lot of really good songs out there.
Yeah.
But then when you when you sit and listen to it, you're just kind of like, what's being said here exactly? You know, and I feel like that, you know, that's really important because like the first time you listen to a song, more than likely, you're just listening for the overall like package, just
appreciation,
the overall
yeah.
arrangements and, you know, all these different little things that are kind of incorporated into it. And then after that, you'll start to listen for the message and like what's being said here. And so I'm thinking about the second time it's played.
Yes.
You know,
Got
so
you.
it's like, yeah, I want to work with someone where I'm like, I already know right off the bat that the first listen is going to be like, oh, this hits, you know? And so, dun, dun, dun.
It's the substance that we were talking with
Yeah.
on Paul.
Yeah.
You know, one of our previous episodes, like, I even had a discussion with a friend of mine the other day. He came by to my studio and he was just like, we were talking about a song. And he's like, did I been listening to that song for you? He's like, and I don't even know the lyrics. So it's just like he was vibing to the instrumental.
Yeah.
And then what you're saying is like, it's the substance. Like you said, the whole package, the second time. That's crucial, man.
Well, the problem as a creative and doing music, we tend to focus on the wrong things, right? Songwriters focus on songs, producers that focus on production, mixing engineers focus on mixing, mastering engineers focus on mastering.
Yeah.
The hard thing, and the people that I look up to that I think are like the greatest goats, Mount Rushmore of all of those things, they've understood one concept, and that is, what is the listener going to think?
Yeah.
The person that knows nothing about music, you know what I mean? And those guys like a Max Martin, right, who has so many number one hits,
Phenomenal
have made
beast.
careers. I mean,
Yeah.
the guy's done so much. One of the goats of producing. He doesn't even care if it's not grammatically correct, because he's not, English isn't his first language. So like the song that he wrote with Ariana Grande, the Break Free, you know, she says who I really are. That's not grammatically correct at all.
Yeah.
Who I really are.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
has anyone even caught that?
No,
I mean,
Oh my
and
gosh.
some people
I
have, some
didn't.
people, yeah. But at the end of the day, he's like, does it roll off the tongue? Does it feel good? Yes. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
You got to stop thinking as a songwriter like, this isn't grammatically correct, or this melody goes a counter, with this and this, or like, oh, this is in the Mixolydian scale, or like, once you start getting technical with things.
Yeah.
That's when you lose all the feeling. That's when things start to go wrong, and then mixing engineers like, oh, this snare is just not, this and that, or the producer, this 808 and blah. Once you start wrapping yourself into that, that's when things fall apart. So as a producer, mixing engineer, or if I'm writing, I'm always thinking like, screw everything else.
Yeah.
What is that 5-year-old kid going to think? What is this guy that has a doctorate degree going to think about? What is Ben going to think about? What is what is someone like somebody that's super musically inclined going to think about? What is somebody that hates music going to think? Like, I think of the whole spectrum, right? And when I start doing that, that's when I get out of my own head and I start to feel like, okay, this is gonna feel right. And I think creatively, that is the
you have to
hardest
take
thing,
off the
man.
hat.
You do,
like mixing or producer, because even at that, like you show it to your buddy of yours, another producer, they're gonna critique and be like, oh, I would have put a different kick. Like,
Yes.
okay, well, you didn't produce it. I did,
exactly.
Or you do it to another mixer. Yeah, I would have brought down the vocals, man, or I would have done this.
yeah.
You're always going to get that kind of feedback, but you won't get that from someone.
Well, we talked about it. We were just talking about it earlier, and I don't know if we talked about it on another podcast, but like Hips Don't Lie is like the worst mixed song. worst mixed song. It
Facts.
sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. But as a kid, when I heard it, I didn't think, man, it has no low end. Her vocals are super loud compared to Wyclef's vocals. I wasn't thinking any of that. I was just thinking like, man, this is a great song.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking as a listener, not as a mixing engineer, not as a producer, not as a songwriter. And so that's the hard things. Like you say, it's like you have to take off those hats and you just got a 30,000 foot view and
Put on the dummy hat.
put on the dunce hat. You have to. You really do.
Yeah.
You really do. And I think that is the hardest part of being a creative, for sure. Like hands down. So, what's some advice that you would give people as an artist, as a songwriter? What's something that's been valuable for you that you could share to other people?
I honestly, I'm doing it right now, and I would say that it's to do something that you're probably not used to doing. Like for me, I'm so used to singing in a church environment. Like I'm so used to going to different churches and singing there and singing in places that are, predominantly catered to, Christians, essentially believers.
Yeah.
And right now for like yesterday was like my second time doing it, but I sang at a coffee shop. I went to a coffee shop.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, you were killing it though.
And I love it.
I love the acoustic version of Into You.
Oh, isn't it great?
It's really good. Yeah, I love
Bust
it.
out the acoustic right now. We're going to have a live session right now.
Stop. Don't even get me started. This will turn into a whole Paramore concert.
Yes.
But I find it so cool because it's, first of all, it's a completely different audience, number one.
Yes.
You've got people that are sitting there and they're literally listening for what do you have to say with the accompaniment of an instrument.
That's good.
Which is insane because it's two types of artistry that are presented at the coffee house, where it's like singers and an accompanied musician, and then there's poets or spoken word artists. And so for like the past 2 weeks, I've been doing like my songs or whatever. Like I'm just singing covers of songs that I like, and then like as I'm doing it, the more that I'm doing it in that environment, the more I'm like, man, I need to start writing stuff like for people that are going to be listening like this. Like if I want them to hear a certain message, someone who doesn't even know about Jesus or know about what it means to follow Jesus or what Jesus did, like what can I say in a way that they will understand it and be like, I get it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just have to go to like those types of environments and like they seem so taboo because they're not a church.
Yep.
But it's like, why am I going to preach the gospel to people who already know it? It's like giving medicine to someone who's already healed.
Yeah.
So it's like we're supposed to be delivering this to people who need it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
go ahead and preach. Just a little bit. Come on.
I mean, it
Say
has
it louder
to
for the people in the
happen.
back.
She's going into all the world. I mean, she ain't wrong, you
and
know?
the funny thing
No,
is, like,
it's good.
I remember years ago, I was in college and I was invited to sing in the Bronx. I was invited to sing at this. It was called the Bruckner Bar and Grill. And I remember I was invited to sing out there, and I did. And I sang like 3 songs or whatever. They were Christian songs. And it was so fun. I had such a good time. But because it was a bar and grill.
Yep. You gonna get some
Golly.
Candela.
Candela.
I got it bad. I got it bad. Where it was just like, you shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
What were you doing in like, a bar and stuff? That's all that it was. But it was like, no, it was not technically. It was like the back of the restaurant. Yeah. And I was singing songs about like, they were uplifting and encouraging songs.
Yeah.
But ever since then, I had like this misconception of singing in a place where, it's not a church.
Yeah.
And so doing it now and now having the opportunity where even if I'm singing a song like yesterday where I'm singing Girl Put Your Records On and someone comes up to me afterwards and is like, wow, I really needed that. Like, thank you. And I'm like, I was just singing a cover. But you never know. Like people can tell. Like they can tell your intentions and where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So if you're really coming because you're really like, I wanna make you feel good right now, and I want you to like, it's a Monday night and you're probably tired and stuff, but you came out here for a cup of coffee to listen to some good music. Yeah.
But going back to you saying that you've kind of been criticized, do people still criticize you now with the music that you put out? Or
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I still get every once in a while like, this music doesn't really it's not really exalting God, or
Yeah.
it's not why have you changed who you are? I've gotten that too.
Really?
Which is a very tough, thing to hear.
Yeah.
Especially as an artist, because I think that that's one of the things that we fear is like, I don't want to change who I am,
Yeah.
especially with my music. But I've had to kind of like develop that tough skin and knowing who I am and being confident in that enough that if someone tells me you've changed, I'm going to be like, no, I've grown. You have not changed.
Golly, we just preach it
Yeah.
on real quick. Come on.
We gotta let them know.
Come on, Grace.
I mean, what's your take, Tim? Because I have some buddies of mine years ago that did that, where they got invited to a bar out in San Antonio, Christian band, and it was their way of seeing it like, hey, we can reach the lost this way.
Yeah, of
and
course.
it was a successful night for them. Everything went great. Next 2 days, getting bashed on social media because
Absolutely.
so-and-so is in a bar and they're supposed to be Christians and believers.
Yeah.
And once you put that together, it's like it's an explosion, man.
Yeah.
But what's your take?
I
on
mean,
this?
honestly, you're never going to change people's minds.
Yeah.
You're not. You see debates all the time, and you see people fighting. Even politics. You see people. You're never going to change anybody's mind at the end of the day. And the thing is for me personally, it's like what you said as far as your intentions. What is your intention? Because I can say for myself, I've said this before on the podcast that I judged Lecrae at one point way back in the day when he said, I'm not a Christian artist. I'm an artist that happens
I
to be
think the
Christian.
whole community came after him for that.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I remember specifically being like, oh, how like selfish of you, and how you're not like blah blah blah. But then it hit me, and I was like, you know what? He's right, because then I heard Andy Mineo say it, but he went into depth and explained it a little bit better. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was awesome. Because he's like, yeah, you don't go to a police station and you have Christian cops, and worldly cops. Everybody's just, they're cops. And either some are Christian or not. And that's their job.
But if you want to dial it in, I'm sorry for interrupting you. Like,
don't ever do
I
that
say that
again.
because he's about to break my hand.
Yeah, I swear. You do that one more time. No.
I kind of flinched. No, but like if you peel back the layers and people who have regular 9-to-5 jobs, is everyone saved there?
Yeah.
Oh, do they play
Right.
Christian music there? No, they don't. Okay, well then according to those kind of criticism, then you should quit your job if you're a Christian.
Yeah.
Because they're playing worldly music and not
Yeah.
everyone's saved. Your boss isn't saved. Then
Exactly.
go look for a different job.
Exactly. And I think the problem is you do have a lot of conservative, like really, really conservative Christians that they do that, and that's what makes it unattractive for other Christians, and then you start going back and forth, and we're like, yo, we're on the same team.
Matter
type
of fact,
thing.
let me find out if Jeff Bezos is saved real quick. Hold on, let me.
You're a freaking idiot, dude. He works for Amazon part time. That's why I say that. But no, and going back to that, I really did judge him for that, but then I understood it, and then I also obviously grew as a person, and then in my walk and everything, and that was one thing I'm like, bro, yeah, that's true. You know what I mean? Like, how are we supposed? Like, Alex said it on his episode where he was like, we're not like, yeah, we minister to people in the church, and that's what congregational music is for, but like, we're ministering for the lost. Like, the people in the church are already saved. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to bring them in using this music. Like, I'm trying to.
And we're not saying there's no one in the church that's like, because not everyone is saved, but I mean, everyone has their schedule, like as a worship leader, if you're doing concerts. So yeah, in that wholesome, it's true, but the lost are outside the walls of the church.
As long as once again, it goes back to your intention. It depends on what your intention is for going to that bar and singing, and once again, you can read it on people. Really easily whenever when they're doing it for the wrong reasons. I want to get famous, but I'm using the Christian outlet to do this. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like you could pick that up.
Better at least hope your music is good.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. You pick that up, and okay, this person, this is their intention, or that's their intention. And that's pretty easy to pick up. And so I do think that once again, depending on what you're doing and how you're doing it, I don't see a problem with that. But one thing I did notice, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, I did notice that states that tend to be super liberal, the Christians that are in that state are usually super conservative, and then vice versa.
100%.
Like, Texas is super conservative, but we have a lot of like really liberal Christians, and you can take that for whatever that. I'm not going to dive into that conversation, but I've just noticed that there's a lot more liberal Christians here in Texas, and then and churches that are a lot more like open and liberal. And then I go to New York, that's a very liberal state, and it's like super conservative Christians over there, and I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like, and I have noticed that. Is that true, or is that?
Yeah, no, it's 100% true, and a lot of it is because of how liberal the state is in and of itself. That you have churches that are just going to the extreme in an attempt to kind of preserve the numbers and not lose people to the liberalism that's going on.
That's good.
And you end up, I mean, essentially it ends up becoming, like, I hate to say it, but it ends up becoming like you're in a lockdown in and of itself where you can't even, you don't feel comfortable enough to go out and do something that's different in an attempt to reach people that are in places that probably would never get reached unless you do something about it. But
yeah, because it goes back to the people who are talking. Those people who are criticizing you for the bar or whatever, peel back the layers again. What are they doing?
Yeah.
They ain't doing nothing, man.
And they're just looking for something to pick a little fight. But it's like, I'm over here fighting the good fight. What are you doing?
Yeah, they're being keyboard warriors, and they're like coming, like they're trying to be white knights over here, dun, 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 dun.
All right, ready, key change.
It's like, no, I'm not gonna do it. We're like, white knights, assemble! And they're like, AnaGrace, you worldly, satanic. Like, man, I'm just trying to make some good music, bro. Like, calm down, But that's awesome. Honestly, time has flown on this podcast, and so we are going to go to our segment, the favorite segment that we have not done yet. It's time for Spill the Beans. All right? Spill the beans.
Okay.
Spill them. Michael.
Mine. Like everybody's doing that.
Oh, there you go.
Mine.
What movie?
Come on.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo. All right. All right, so we have a couple of questions here. We've been making a bunch of SpongeBob references, and so we are going to try and give a couple of these questions to AnaGrace and see how many she can answer.
It's a little different. Spill the beans.
It's a little different. Spill the beans. It's like kind of what we did on Julio's episode with Friends, and
who totally just
he botched it. He's like, I've watched Friends like 14 times, and I've watched The Office like 20 times.
Question right out of 20.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man, come on. Yeah. So this is how we're gonna play this. Okay, so we're gonna do 8 out of 10 questions. Okay, so you got to get 8 right. And if you obviously go below that, then you got to eat a bean.
She has to at least eat 2 beans, man.
2?
That's too easy, I think.
Dang. Are you down for it?
I'm down.
She's confident. She signed
the waiver. I don't know what she's talking about. She signed the waiver.
I like the confidence. All right, here we go.
Fake it till you make it, right?
Fake it till you make it. Some of these are really easy.
Oh, what? So she fakes it? Oh, here it comes. I hear them in the comments. I hear them in the comments already. Here we go.
Okay. All right. Oh, I guess I had to scroll down because some of these I even knew, and I'm like, man, like, come on now. Yeah, some of these are really easy. Wow.
I got some for her too. I got some.
You got some? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we counting the one before that she got wrong?
That counts.
Okay.
Come on now.
Okay, we're okay. So that's 1. All right. So here we go. Here's question number 2. Which character is a fellow magic conch believer?
Which fellow to who?
It just says which character is a fellow magic conch believer.
I think we got her, Tim.
Wait, but there's SpongeBob and Patrick are both.
Yeah, but we need the one. There's one more guy.
SpongeBob, Patrick, and then there's the pilot, isn't it? The pilot who's a conch believer.
Is that your final answer?
No, it's not.
Oh,
Wait.
that was real.
Okay.
Just real quick with that. No.
The magic conch shell.
Yeah.
When they were in the woods.
Yep. He has a specific name.
Oh, I think I know it.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's because Squidward was. No, Squidward wasn't a believer.
Yeah. All right, I'll give you 10 seconds to answer, starting now.
It was
9,
the pilot.
8, 7.
Hello.
6.
Hello. That's where he came, and he was like,
4.
My magic conch showed
3,
me here. Like it
2,
was the pilot.
1.
Was it the pilot?
Embarrassing.
No.
Who was it?
Forest Ranger.
Forest
Ranger.
Well, it was the wrong profession.
You were close though.
It was
You.
okay. It was a professional.
So here we go. What is the name of the mean holographic meatloaf, which is also Plankton's wife? This is actually a pretty famous name that a lot of people use on social media. I'll give you a hint there. I'll help you out, Grace.
I'm actually trying to think, like, man, what is it?
Wait,
So, what is the name?
Karen.
Karen.
There it
Yeah.
My computer wife, Karen.
There we go.
Okay, I got one. I
Of
got
course,
one.
it's Karen.
That's why I was trying to give you that one. Yeah. All right, here we go.
All right. What are the names of Patrick's parents?
Oh, that's hard.
Marty is the dad, and his mom. Oh man.
This is Patrick's parents.
Yeah, Patrick's parents. Oh no, those were his fake parents. His fake parents was Marty.
Wow.
Oh, got it, Mr. and Mrs. Star.
No?
No?
That's a partial answer.
That is a
their last
partial
names
answer.
Are
That-
Star. Final answer.
She's technically not wrong, bro.
I mean, I got two names right here.
All right,
get
what are
half
they? What
points.
are they? Go ahead.
Herb and Margie.
Margie, you were close, but I'll give her a star. That's technically,
okay.
you didn't say first names, technically, so you are right. I'll give you that one. I'll give
Tim,
you
you're
that
supposed
one.
to be on my side, Tim. What are you doing?
No, I'm on the guest side, okay?
Okay.
I don't care too much about you, all right?
Win-win.
It's a win-win. What is Mr. Krabs' full name?
Eugene Krabs.
Eugene Krabs. Yes, ma'am, that's
Oh.
correct.
It's a full name. I was like, does he have a middle name?
He does. I gave it to you, but it's Eugene H. Krabs.
Eugene
H. I don't know what
What's
the H stands for.
H?
I don't know. Herb.
Herb.
Herbert?
Yeah, I don't know.
Harry. I don't know.
Okay.
H. Krabs.
What is that? That's got to be like 7 so far.
Already?
Yes,
There's
dude.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. So this is 7.
This is going to be
Not-
7.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, you're on a roll. In the episode Clams, where Mr. Crab earns his 1 millionth dollar, what happened to the ordinary dollar?
The ordinary dollar?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Patrick ended up spending it in a vending machine.
Is that your final answer?
What happened? No, I'm wrong. That was the dollar
Okay.
that he painted on. The 1 millionth dollar.
No, it's asking what happened to the ordinary, like the first dollar he ever made. Something happened to it. What happened?
We got her.
Paint got on it.
Is that your final answer?
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
I know. You're like making me change it. Like, oh, no.
I'm just saying. I'm just
The
trying to.
millionth dollar. Oh, the one that he was fishing for. Right?
I don't know, Gracie. Come
Tim's
on.
like, I don't know.
I have the answer here. I'm just waiting for you to answer.
No. Wait, read it back again.
Okay. In the episode Clams, where Mr. Crab earns his 1 millionth dollar, what happened to the ordinary dollar? So his first dollar that I guess he had mounted.
The first dollar he had mounted. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Patrick and SpongeBob got paint on it.
Is that your final answer?
That's it. That's my final
Okay.
answer. What was it?
It was torn only slightly in half. Yeah.
She's like, no,
Yeah,
that's
she's
not
like,
how it
nah,
went
that's
down.
not how that went down. That
No,
episode did go.
The script that person wrote it wrong.
Wow.
Wow. This
We need
wasn't-
to email that person and let
Wow.
them know. Wrong answer.
Wrong. Okay, you've gotten. That's. Okay. Should we keep
One
going?
more. Let me.
Okay.
Redeem.
I got one.
Okay.
Redemption.
Okay.
It
Come
might
on.
be an easy one.
Redemption.
Where is SpongeBob's favorite amusement park?
What's what?
It says, where is SpongeBob's favorite amusement park?
Oh, amusement park.
Where?
Yeah.
Glove World?
Dang, that's good. Wow. That's
I
good.
got easy ones, bro. I'm going to leave it to you. You
all
got
right,
easy. I got easy
last one. This is
Okay.
for all the beans.
The beans?
You have to eat all the beans in there. Okay.
Jesus.
In the episode Rock Bottom, how did SpongeBob reach rock bottom?
That's easy.
The bus. He got on the wrong bus.
Are you sure?
I hate this.
I know the answer.
Yeah.
SpongeBob, he got on embarrassing. It's you. You're the problem.
I am the problem. I'm doing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
You are
now.
the problem.
Yeah. I
And
am.
then asking me if I'm sure.
Are you sure?
Are you sure for a chance for $500,000?
Okay, hold on. He was getting on the bus
Yep.
and he kept missing the bus.
Okay.
The right bus. He kept.
Yeah.
But how did he get there? I know how he got out.
She's about to cry.
No, I mean, yeah, no, yeah.
That was the one where he
okay.
was going to Glove World.
Okay.
Where he,
I'm just asking. Do you want to lock in that answer? I'm
and he
just.
blew the balloon, and that's how he got out.
Yes.
Is that
But how did he get in?
You're asking us?
He got on. Oh my goodness!
I've really made her rethink her whole entire life. Yeah.
I was so confident. This is why you need
No,
to be sure.
I mean,
who
no.
you are.
Just lock it in.
Just be sure.
Go with your gut feeling.
Just lock it in.
He got on the wrong bus.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just freaking you out there. I was just trying to freak you out a little bit. All right. I mean, that's
the power
it.
of mind games.
The power of mind games. All
And
right.
oh my gosh! You almost got me.
So what do you think, Dino?
I mean, I think it's only necessary that since we've been skipping out on Spill the Beans, we finally brought it back. I think it's only fair that we
At
have
least
her.
one?
Yeah.
At least one.
I'll have one.
Okay, at least
I'll
one.
have one.
At least one. Here we go.
Twist it and
All
pull
right.
up.
Twist it.
Pull up. There you go.
See what you get. Oh, didn't get nothing. Oh, still didn't get nothing. Ah, there we go. Ooh. That one is either
It's either dead fish. Don't smell it. Don't smell it. Or strawberry banana smoothie.
all right.
Dead fish.
Or strawberry banana
50-50.
smoothie. They got a 50-50 chance of that being a really good one. Oh, is it bad?
No,
Is it bad? Is it bad?
You got to keep it in.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
It could be good. You never know.
She's about to.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes.
Yes, you guys have been wanting for us to bring this back. It's here, and
That is not good.
It's got dead fish.
Yeah, it's dead fish. I mean, hey.
I've had that one. Yeah, it's not good. It literally tastes like.
All right, look. I got a bonus question. If she gets it right, I got to get the bean.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
should give you this one.
Yeah, the one she's already chewed.
Where does Patrick work?
Where does he
Oh,
work?
that's a good question, man.
Let's see if she gets this one. You got to give me a timer, though. Give her a timer.
All right, 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Where does he work? Patrick.
Yeah.
Patrick.
5 seconds.
He doesn't work.
3, 2.
1.
Is that your final answer?
Lock it in.
Patrick works at the Krusty Krab. No, he doesn't.
No.
No, he
Final
doesn't.
answer. Come on.
No, Patrick doesn't work.
That's your final
Patrick
He
answer?
got the
doesn't work.
award for doing nothing.
Okay, but
Yeah.
that's your final
yes,
answer?
that's my final answer.
He does not work.
All right, you set yourself up for that one. You know what? I'll do one too.
Okay,
Same
okay,
thing. Give her a
okay,
question. She gets it
okay.
right.
This
Oh
is
my God, I've
this
never
is
seen.
repugnant.
Oh, this is.
Which one?
Look, that one's Tim's. Give that one to Tim right there.
Oh, that's
Oh.
Never
gone
mind,
through
it's
some
good.
No,
stuff.
I already got
Yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
stuff, man. Too many butts have been on that chair. No.
Canned dog food or.
Ooh, that one's bad.
Here we go. I'm just going for it.
Can't be worse than mine.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. He always looks
Well,
out.
what's the second one?
Chocolate pudding. Yeah. You're a freaking idiot, dude. Yeah? Is it good?
I don't know, man. I can never. Hold on.
We'll give it to you, man. No, it would hit you if it.
I mean, it doesn't taste like chocolate pudding.
All right. Gracie, go ahead and pick one for me. Right or left?
The right.
This one?
Yeah.
It's because it's super colorful.
Yeah, and I got a colorful one and
I've never seen this one. All right, go ahead. Give her a question.
fit into
Okay,
a
here we
sardine
go.
can here.
Oh, okay. What is the title of the episode where Larry the Lobster is referred to as Big Larry?
Please get this one wrong.
The one where Larry is referred to as Big Larry? Ripped pants.
Oh my God.
She's correct, bro. She got it right.
What the heck? You're supposed to get it wrong.
She got it
No.
right.
Oh my God. And I have the worst luck on this stupid segment.
He sounded stupid.
It's going to either be Stinky Socks, and from what it smells like, it could definitely be it.
Oh
Stinky
my
Socks
God.
or Tutti Frutti. All right, here we go. Let's just get this over with.
Oh, look at that smile. Oh, no smile. Tim's.
It was good for a second, but
Oh, the Hulk is coming out again, or what's happening?
it tastes like half Tutti Frutti, half Stinky Socks.
So I guess you did luck
Was
out.
I supposed to swallow it? Because it's in my hands.
No, 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 no.
Oh, hey,
No,
I don't
no.
know, man. I don't know.
There's no way I'm going to be able to down this.
No,
this
no, no,
actually is.
no. You
Like
could
I just
throw it behind
scooped
the cup.
ocean.
If you swallow it, I'll send you a free shirt.
Oh my! Oh no! Why did you listen?
I'm doing just like that guy from the episode of The Pickles.
Still no pickle.
Still no pickle.
Do you know where he hid the pickles?
Oh, come on.
Where?
You want it for a bean? Under the
Oh,
tongue. Yeah, under the tongue.
That's right. That's right.
He had like 3 or 4.
Don't worry, we got you. Oh man. Well,
Yeah.
AnaGrace, thank you so much for coming on to our podcast. It was awesome having you. Such an honor. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
accepting
guys.
our
This is a lot of fun.
crazy invite.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for watching, tuning in, subscribing. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell so that way you are reminded each time that we have an episode that comes out. We have our merch. Make sure you guys go out and get your merch. You guys can get it on timbromusic.com. Scroll down, you'll see a section where the merch is being sold, and you can cop yourself some merch. 2 different designs, 2 different colors. It's going to be seasonal, guys, so we're only going to have it for a little bit, and then the design is going to change. This is our number 1, so this is the OG, so you might as well cop it now. And so, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you guys follow our Instagram. It's at Tim's Bros Podcast. You can follow me at Timbro Music, and you can follow Dino at
_Dino Music.
Yep. And make sure to follow AnaGrace on all of her platforms. Go ahead and give us all of your accounts.
At AnaGrace Oficial. 1 F.
Okay, so that's Instagram.
That's Instagram. That's Facebook. All platforms. It's AnaGrace. 1 name, 1 N.
There you go. Just one.
Yeah, if you put 2 N's, you're gonna get a very different person.
Ooh, don't do that.
Very
Don't
different.
Google
No,
that person.
don't do
We don't
it.
know
No.
we don't know where she's been. All right, so
Nope.
no, but yeah, make sure you guys go and show her some love. Go stream her music. She's officially Grammy nominated. Okay,
Yeah.
so. That's right.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys tag the Latin Grammys and bug them and say if she doesn't win, it's rigged. We'll never watch you guys ever again. We will defund you. You will be canceled. All right.
Hey, live show at the Grammys podcast?
Live show at the Grammys podcast. Yeah, for sure. No,
Outside.
outside in the
From the
parking lot,
outskirts.
very far away because they won't let us in. Yeah. That's so bad, man. Don't worry, we'll do it though. I'm crazy enough. All right. But no, yeah. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you get down in that comment section below. It's out of control. Thank you guys so much for watching the #1 trending podcast in the world. Check the stats. It's a fact.
Or don't.
Please don't. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Love you guys. Later.
Peace.